Hello. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Happy 4-year anniversary. Now let's predict today's luck. Thank you, Hyperwhale. Hello, Berlitz. How's it going? It is Toho Tuesday. Well, I did try to play Toho earlier, but it didn't work. I wanted to start up Toho 6 to record me fighting Rumia for a shitpost, but somehow it doesn't work anymore, so I have resigned myself to a life where I can just never play Toho 6 ever again. But yeah, that intro music, that was the very first background music that I ever used back in the days on my very first stream. You know what? Let's play it. I'll just play it in the background. It's actually kind of a banger, I think. I haven't listened to it in such a long time. Yeah. Doesn't work in what way? It works fine for me. When I started, it gives me an error message about 3DL. And then it just doesn't start. Yeah. So sad, too bad. Yeah, that is strange. I tried Googling some solutions, but everybody just said I should download freaking DirectX 9, and that didn't help. DirectX 9, when I tried to install it, it just straight up says, oh yeah, well, too bad, you already have a higher version of DirectX, so that doesn't work. And I was like, whoop, I guess not. It's so strange for me to like look forward to read the chat. Usually I always have the chat on the left side of my peripheral view, and then I glance over to see what's going on. But now I can just look straight, and you all are the entire focus of my attention right now. What did you do 4 years ago? Who are you 4 years ago? What was your name back then? What was on the menu? Back then, did you survive? Did you die? I remember my first ever day in the Alpaca Cafe. I was playing Alpaca Soccer. Wait, what was it called? I have it somewhere here. Oh yeah, Alpaca Ball All Stars. That was a fun game. I actually... Hey, hello Mac, thank you. One coffee for you. I was actually thinking about playing Alpaca Ball All Stars today on stream for old time's sakes, but I already pulled that joke one time. Hold on. I already did that before, so I don't, you know. I didn't want to pull the same stunt 3 years in a row. How does it feel being an old man? All things considered, not too bad. I'm pretty happy about how things are. I can't complain. You know, really, usually when someone says I can't complain, that means, you know, they want to complain, but they don't. They like suppress their feelings and their complaints because they don't want to be a complainer. But no, actually, you really mean it. I wouldn't really want to change a whole lot. Hey, hello, Lightspeed, thank you. It's really so unusual for me to be in the just chatting category and to be just chatting. I don't really often do that because, for one, the just chatting category on Twitch like attracts. Oh, it always attracts a whole bunch of like new people who specifically go on Twitch and look for streams in the just chatting category with like one viewer or something. And they go there and to like harass the streamer and stuff. And that's pretty annoying. I remember one time when that happened, when I was literally just trying to watch something, and like I put the category to just chatting for like 10 minutes. And there were like a bunch of new people coming in. That was annoying. Could just put on toll but not play the game and instead do just chatting. Nah, I don't feel like it. They are once allowed to harass the streamer at a regulars. Hooroo. I also feel like I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I mean, I could sit here and tell you about all the intricate details of my daily life. What I've been up to this morning and what my thought processes were, but I don't know. I think about that and I'm like, man, this sounds really boring. I wouldn't want to listen to that. So I don't tell you about my day or how I'm feeling. I would much rather hear about how you're doing, you know? I'm a listener. I like to listen to what you have to say instead of having you listen to what I have to say. But oh well, I guess that's like, you know, not what a streamer is supposed to do, I think. But then again, there's a whole bunch of things that you're supposed to do as a streamer. And I don't really feel like doing them at all. Do you realize, maybe you've seen the video I've recorded, the thank you letter that I uploaded to Twitter and YouTube? Do you realize just how much effort I had to put into that to motivate myself to write a script and record myself reading the script and stuff? It was... Well, I forgot where I was going with this. Oh well. That reminds me, like... Isn't there like a stereotype where people go to a bar to like pour their heart out in front of the barkeeper? Isn't that like a... Did anyone ever actually experience something like that or witness something like that? Or is that just a anime stereotype? I know there's like a whole anime that's like centered around that. I forgot what it was called. You were gonna give everyone here free food to celebrate? No, I don't think so. No free food here. Do I even have... Why do I have coin flip twice? Can someone flip a coin really quickly? No, never mind, I'll do it. Do I just have it twice? Why? That's weird. Oh well. Hey, hello naval enthusiast. As a bartender, I've had people tell me things God couldn't waterboard out of me. Really? That's interesting. Tell us more. I mean, to be fair, if you were sitting at a bar all by yourself, then there's a good chance that you're like, you know, drunk. That's otherwise, why would you go to a bar? So I guess it's not really just a stereotype then. Drunk people tell you the weirdest things. I've experienced that before. But I don't really go to bars. And like that fantasy is like the entire reason why I would want to go to a bar. You actually run a cafe, of course, this one right here. You are in the cafe right now. When you're at the bar by yourself, chances are you have some heavy stuff on your mind. Man, that's dark. I've only ever been to I've only ever been to bars together with friends, and it was more like a party bar. So it's like, it's not like the smoky backstreet bar with like two people inside of it, sitting in a corner alone. Okay, one pudding for you. It's not the stereotype, It's not what you imagine when you imagine a bar, really. Or then again, I don't know. I don't really have a big pool of reference. No, actually, I did go to another bar. No, actually, I did go to a few bars, but always with like friends. You thought I run a cafe in real life? What? But this is real life, isn't it? Or are we in a simulation? Oh. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should try going to a bar all by myself sometime. Nothing is real, so true. So that yours are real for saying that. We're all just floating in the void. Your nuts are real? Oh yeah? Do you have proof? Can you prove that statement? Huh? Oh, didn't think so. Didn't think you could. I've been thinking that maybe I should look at other people's cafes, because I do realize that kind of like my entire view of the world and my experiences are kind of like narrow because due to my lack of experience, right? So maybe if I would go to more cafes or bars, I would get some good ideas on, what makes these places so special that people flock to them, and find ways to improve the cafe that I run, right? I'm not a self-proclaimed femboy furry alpaca. You're lying. Just because it's April doesn't mean you have to do April Fools every day. What was your meanest customer and kindest? I don't know. I don't remember. I get the occasional person coming in here and saying weird stuff like my nuts are real. That's kind of weird, but I wouldn't say anyone is like seriously mean to me to the point where it like unironically affects me. Everybody's just joking around most of the time, I guess. I guess the meanest person who's ever come to my cafe must have been Recu. I guess. The kindest? I don't know. You're all pretty kind. Prop, I'm the weirdest? No, you're not the weirdest. I've seen more weird people, but I don't want to like talk about that. I don't want to focus on the negativity. I don't want to call out any names. It's like, nah, I hate that. I hate talking about people behind their back. I don't like doing it. I don't like when I think about people talking about me behind my back, it's like, man, that's so annoying. People talking about you and there's nothing you can do about you to like shape their perspective of you. And when someone else tries to talk about another person with me, I don't know. I feel like really uncomfortable. I don't like doing it. I try to avoid it when I can. I mean, I am unhinged instead of weird. There's a lot of really unhinged and weird people on Twitch.tv and the wider internet. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like I've seen it all. I don't think anything can shock me. It's like, whatever. How unhinged do you rate me? On a scale from 5 to 10, I don't know, I think a 4. Pretty obvious that you're just trying to grab some attention, nothing wrong with that. But you haven't said anything, like, really criminal. 5 out of 10 and I get a 4? No, it's like a 1 to 10 and you get a 4. And no, I'm not an attention grabber, I'm just unhinged. Isn't that what an attention grabber would say? I don't know. It's okay to want some attention, you can admit it. There's nothing wrong with it, it's all part of being a social animal, which alpacas are. Keep that in mind. Keep your heart close. An attention grabber would say this, I'm going to die. No, that's just crazy territory at that point. I do not need attention, I wanna be alone. Sure. I'll let you believe that, that's okay. Being alone isn't like all that bad, you know. I'm going to die because you didn't pay attention to me. Sometimes I also enjoy being alone. I've been thinking, you know, I've been thinking about what to do for the anniversary stream. And one of these things that are pretty common are like subathons or donathons, stuff like that, or just marathons. And I mean, I've done some long streams before. I've done my 24-hour streams on like New Year's and stuff. But I don't know. I don't like the idea of streaming every day. Subathon, megaphone, pissathon? Let's not. Okay, I don't know what. Now I'm thinking about what a pissathon would entail, but let's not talk about that. So what I was trying to say is, yeah, I don't know. I don't like the idea of doing a subathon because at some point I would get like really tired of talking and streaming and stuff. I need my time alone. I need my Feko time, you know. I need my time for myself where I just do whatever I want by myself. And silence is also pretty underrated if you think about it, you know. Alpo Feko verse. Thank you, Painkiller. Here's my wait, you didn't redeem attention, sorry. I'm used to you redeeming attention. So like every time I read your name, my mouth moves on its own. No, but like thank you. But yeah, no, what I was gonna say is I've been trying to think of ways to make today interesting. Being not energetic from me? What? Little baby. You remembering me like that means a lot, damn. No, I don't need cheap viewers. Who needs cheap viewers? I only want premium viewers, you know. Here you go, here's your pistachio. Drink, enjoy. You're the cheapest viewer. Nah, you're not cheap. Don't call yourself cheap. You're not a sheep, you're burlets. Feko, you didn't remember? Remember what? What did I forget this time? You should have given me pudding. Even when I order latte? What? I have... What? I don't remember making such an agreement with you. How about if you want pudding, you'll order a pudding and that's it. Is that okay? Is that an agreeable arrangement for you, that you like look at the menu and pick what you want and I give you what you want? Is that fine? You know? Is that unreasonable to like, you know, do Hey, thank you, Shui. Welcome, welcome. Here's your water that you ordered, and I'm giving you water because you ordered water. I can't help myself. I can't just give you random things. But I didn't want water, I want pudding. Yep, well, this isn't Mistia's Izakaya, where I, like, you know, have to read your mind and know your preferences to magically give you whatever a customized dish that you might want that you not even know that you want yourself. Look, I'm very simple. You order something and I give it to you. I give you what you order. It's my butler instinct, okay? I can't just randomize it. Then again, would that be fun if there was a cafe order slot machine? You like order something and there's like reels that like happen and maybe you get what you want, maybe you don't. Nah. Feko is literally the greatest. If he was any more powerful, he would emit radiation. That's oddly specific. Gambling makes everything better? True. I feel like... See, this is also why I don't like doing just chatting. I always forget where I was going with my sentence. I always forget what I wanted to say. Well, I guess it wasn't important. I'm gonna throw you into the Fumor Breaker and skin you alive, splatter crust, gore of your profane all across the stars. That's a nice thing to say. Fumor Breaker. That was funny. Like in SC. What was that called again? Play Ultra Kill? I've already played Ultra Kill. But what was that SCP game called again? Where you had the Fumor Breaker, SCP Secret Laboratory. Do people even still play that? It's been a while since I've played that. It was pretty fun to, you know, be one of the monsters. It's just like, you know, I don't understand people who like play Survivor in Dead by Daylight, for example. Why would you want to play as a human with like other humans when you can like play as the monster and kill the humans? You mean Ultra Kill, right? I'll play Ultra Kill sometime. Because there's a bunch of updates, right? I remember fighting some angel dude. And beating him, and then the game was over and I was like, well, okay, we're going to release more chapters in the future. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I never played it again. Imagine not knowing the Fumor Breaker from reading the SCP wiki. Man, it's been years. It's been at least 10 years since I last read anything on the SCP wiki. I've probably read about it, but I forgot about it again. I don't know. It's like there's like just so many shitty entries on the SCP wiki. It's like crazy. It's like back in the days, like, all the entries were like pretty creative and unique, and now people are just adding their OC characters, their OC anime Fox girl characters to the SCP wiki, and they're like, oh, here, look, this is my totally OC entity that's like in the SCP confinement. Oh my god, so cool. So yeah, I don't know. I thought everybody unanimously agreed that SCP is just like lame and boring now and fell off. That's the impression I had. But I guess there's still fans of it. Who knows? Yeah, no, but I gotta play Ultra Kill sometime. Oh yeah, I remember now what I wanted to say. Um, I will play Ultra Kill, but only if you back. You have to like get on your knees and back me to play it. And then I'll think about it. There, that's my condition. Anyways. So does anyone know any like really interesting cafes or cafe videos on YouTube that we could watch together so I can learn more about what makes a good cafe? I'm not begging or asking. Well, I guess it's not happening then. That, you know, okay, kind of off topic, but that's like one of my favorite pastimes in World of Warcraft, Season of Discovery. So I would play a rogue. And rogues are the only class that can open like lockboxes that are just scattered around the world. And so naturally, when you find a lockbox, what you have to do is you have to whisper a rogue and who's just standing around in Stormwind and be like, hey, can you open this for me? And so naturally that would happen a lot to me. But what I like doing is I like to mess with these people. So there's like the kind of person who just trades you the lockbox and doesn't say anything. Like the audacity someone has of just trading, like just violently opening the trade window while I'm a very busy rogue standing around in Stormwind, not saying anything and expecting me to just open the box. I would whisper them and be like, back me to open this. And oftentimes, you know, people would complain. They would just back, or well, I wouldn't always say back. You know, it depended on what people did. If it's just someone who trades me without saying anything, I would say, you know, I would. We cannot hear you. That's not true. You're lying. You're trying to gaslight me. Nice try. I would like. If they didn't say anything, I would make them back. You know, cold heart bagging. Only way they could get what they want. But if they like whispered me, yeah, not a sound. You're gaslighting. Nice try. I can see it. I can literally see. I can literally see. I can literally go on my own channel right now and watch my own stream and hear me talk. I'll do it right now. And you'll be like, oh my god, Feko actually believed me. I can't believe Feko fell for it. Oh my god, I'm such a prick. Yeah, you can hear my own voice. I should ban you for that, you know. Also, great. Now you ruined it. I don't feel like finishing my story anymore. Great. Now you've done it. I guess you'll never know how this one's going to end now. Hope you're happy. Hope you're happy to, you know, everybody who was like anticipating to hear the end of that story is like, too bad. Too bad. Someone else ruined it. Someone else ruined it for all of us. That's just how it is. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna try and look up cafes on YouTube. And see if I can find anything cool. Let's see. Should I just do this? Give me a moment. I'll move over here and then I'll move this here. Oh, I hate. Is it bad? Like, is it inappropriate for butlers to punch people? Asking for a friend. Let me see. That's pretty big. Okay. Okay, let's see. You know, I've always heard about cat cafes. Cat cafes sound really awesome, where you can like, it's like not even about the cafe experience, it's about the cat experience. So cat cafes are entirely cat centric. It's all about the cats and going there and petting them and feeding them. Did you see the Per Cat Cafe video? I haven't. Let's check it out. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, wait. Yes, I've seen this one. Never mind. I've seen this one. That's a bad example. I want to focus on, like, the good examples, you know? I wanna... Damn, look at that. Impossibly clean. Largest cat cafe in Shinjuku, Tokyo. Cat cafe mocha. Have my cat is on my neck standing. Help? Well, you should let it. You should let it stand. You know? Let your cat stand. What are you gonna do about it? Aww. Should mute my music. She has sharp claws. Well, and whose fault is that? These cats look autistic. Is that racist? Are you making fun of Japanese cats? Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is my first time going to a cat cafe. Whoa. I never said they were Japanese. Yeah, but you were implying that Japanese cats are autistic. So, yeah. No, but has anyone here ever been to a cat cafe? Well, I guess I'm a master of hate speech. You want me to refer to you as that? Is that your official name? Never? You all never been to a cat cafe? There's like all kinds of animal themed cafes now. I've also seen a video of a owl cafe. Like going to a cafe and there's just owls hanging around. Wait, how do you say that? Owl? Owl? Owl. Owl cafe. There's one like 5 minutes from my home. Oh, you should go there and tell us how it is. Damn, they got lockers and everything. No way I'm going there because it's gross. What? What? This is, you know, surely if this cat cafe can be like very clean, then surely all cat cafes can be very clean. I plan to go to a my cafe when I go to Japan just for the experience, but unless they're wearing cat ears, I won't go to a cat cafe. Wow, are you saying you like mates more than cats? That's crazy. Just let the animals shitting in a walk-in box put their paws all over everything. Damn, they got even mangas and everything. This looks like a nice place. Looks like very... Like, you gotta admire the interior design of this place. Look at that. It's like, wow. the lighting, the coloring of the furniture. Cats bigger than maids. Maids with cat ears bigger than maids. I've never been to a maid cafe either. You're not happy when I win or when I lose, so you just stop playing games instead? Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, my meanest customer. Yo, what do you mean? Look, they got video games. This is a video game stream confirmed. Okay. See, we were just checking out video games. Anyways, take care, Rikipo. Happy anniversary, thank you. Happy Degenbrecher Skin Day. Aren't you? Wait, it's not your real birthday? Ooh, true. What do you mean? Anniversary and birthday are like two different things. Like, unless I would have, you know, I'm kind. My boy. You can electrocute the cats. How are these cats so well behaved, by the way? That cat looked sad. It did kind of look sad, you're right. But maybe, you know, you shouldn't judge a cat by its looks, you know? You shouldn't judge. Oh my god, is that cat wearing a dress? What the? Yo, see? They got cat mates. They got cat mates right here, see? Now what? You can just lie about your birthday? Who would do that? Ultra Killer, one alpaca fact. Did you know that alpacas make not very good pets? Because we're like very strong and independent. So when alpacas get like older and they consider you a part of their flock, they will try to kill you. Plus you spit? I don't. Aw, look at that. Oh, that's so cute. Man, I like these like Scottish. I know that they're not technically Scottish folds, but I like cats that have like, you know, that look like Scottish fold cats. I don't know if you've ever seen Scottish fold cats, but I mean like these ears, like these floppy, stumpy little ears. I love them. Wake me up when they open one with genetically engineered cat girls for domestic ownership. Alright. I guess you'll be sleeping forever. Hello Neon, how's it going? Then your ass ain't an alpaca? Wow. Whatever, I don't need your alpaca approval. I know I'm an alpaca. Wait, do they like not? Wait, you have to make your own tea? I don't know how to tell cats apart. Nobody does. Wait, what kind of cafe is that where they don't like serve you the drinks or food? The mates are only for the cats, not for you. That's kind of messed up. Okay, I feel like you didn't have to show the restroom, but okay. I'm fine. Tempted to go by Menundo. What is Menundo? Like, I mean, different breeds. Ah, no, yeah, I can't tell them apart either. I was just like saying stuff like, you know, like I associate the stumpy little floppy ears with Scottish folds, and that's why I said that. Hey, play with me, bruh. Dude is just getting... Damn! He sucks at this. Or she, you know, could be a she. Menudo is a kind of soup. It's good. Alpaca might not like it. Oh. That's nice. Dude, how, like, bad do you have to be at cat playing where cats at a cat cafe are ignoring you? Yeah, there's stomach in it. Ah. Cat Street Eyes. Uh-huh. But how do they prevent the cats from just getting the treats? Are you telling me the cats are not able to open the fridge? That's my experience with cats. They never actually want to play. Well, you know, cats are notorious for being, you know, very high maintenance. They won't just trust you very easily. You have to earn their trust. And I admire that about them. You know, they have a mind of their own, and they won't just like flop over and forever by anyone. You know, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn the fluff. The cats can't legally operate the vending machine. So I don't think cats care about legality. Pouty face is very cute. That one's ugly? No, it's not ugly. It just looks like an old man. Because of its like hair on the eye. Don't call it ugly. Old men are ugly? No. Old man can be endearing, you know. It's like really crazy to me how well behaved all these cats are. Like, I figured that with so many cats, there would be like constant fighting. A claw? Wait, they got gacha? Wait, free play? Wait, how's the gacha free play? How does that even feel good then, huh? Well, okay, what's inside? Oh, okay, it's just snacks, alright. So, what would stop me from just getting every single snack from that? Why their lack of drive to play and well behavior? They're probably on drugs all the time. You think so? You think they're drugging these cats with catnip? Oh. I don't know. It's a furry? Hey, hello, Mr. Georgekin. Thank you. Thank you. How's it going? We're watching cafe videos. And a pudding. Wow, he's censoring his work. Imagine working in a cat cafe though, like chilling there, doing your worky work. Seems like a good time. I wouldn't hate that. Here's your pudding. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I was thinking about saying. But how much is it? How much does it cost? Who knows? Oh, there it is. There's like the owl cafe. Owl. I gotta practice saying that word, owl. The owl cafe. Wait, they got parrots in the... Oh, it's a bird cafe. Ah. Wait, how do they get the birds to not kill each other? There's probably like a lot of differently animal themed cafes, you know. Wait, where's English? Hurra, ab ins Eulencafé. Yippee! Damn, did he just dox himself? Oh, you know what? That actually reminds me, like, one of the only, well, not, no, actually, I've been to other cafes before, other than my own. But I remember. Can you put on a song? I got the link. No. I'm busy watching animals right now. We can't listen to music right now. You can link it to me. You can link it to me in Discord and I'll listen to it later, but not now. I also know a place where forest people and birds can unite. It's called the freaking forest, but maybe I'm just a cynic. Yeah, but then in a forest you can't pet owls and stuff. Hey, hello Felix, thank you. Con Felix to you. Aw, look at that. It's so cute. No, okay, so what I was gonna say, I actually did go to a cafe a while ago where they have like multiple parrots. And it's pretty funny because these guys, they never shut up. They will always like repeat whatever they hear. They're gonna repeat whatever someone else was saying earlier. Man, parrot VTubers are natural yappers, was what I'm trying to say, you know? Wow, thank you, Felix. Thank you for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Oh, they got a separate owl. Oh. I've heard an owl around here the other day. And Berlitz, thank you for the gifted sub to Felix. Wow, much appreciated. Did you know that you're the #1 gift subber man person right now? That's crazy. I like that the bird in the middle is called Bach. Why? Okay, I guess. I guess it kind of looks like Bach. Wow. I guess. Her name is Mocha because she has a mocha color. Whoa. Can I say that people who name animals are sometimes not very creative? No offense, but come on. Hawk Tour. Damn. She can say her name. That's crazy. He is released to our area. Oh, what? He stayed here all the time without flying or walking. He's vibing, man. Yeah, they are pretty fluffy. Wait, so this is the second really fancy looking restroom in a animal themed cafe. Am I gonna have to get a really fancy looking restroom? Northern white-faced owl? Oh my god, Kimono Friends reference? That's crazy. I don't know. I've never actually seen an owl in real life. I heard an owl when I was coming home a few weeks ago, late at night. But oh, they had got hedgehogs too. That's crazy. They got so many animals there. Oh yeah, in all my time here, I never saw your restroom. Well, now I feel conscious about it. That my look, I'm not saying my restroom looks bad or anything, but you know, it doesn't look as good as these two restrooms that we just saw. So I'm not gonna show you. Wait, you have to pay to feed them? Isn't that kind of messed up when you think about that? I mean... Well, I guess not. You know, you're paying for the experience. Ooh. Do you all want to watch the Capybara Cafe or the Shiba Inu Cafe next? As long as it's clean, has a bidet, plenty of toilet paper, no buckets, good enough for me. That's good. What are we feeling? Shiba Inu Cafe or Capybara Cafe? Or we could like look at the Fox Village. That's not a cafe technically. I went to a sheep cafe in Japan. Oh my god, a sheep. That sounds amazing. What the hell? That owl is like me in real life. EP and Dennis. Welcome to the Alpaca Cafe. My cat name is Kit Kat. I'll just call you Kit Kat. Is there a train cafe? That probably is a train cafe. Wait, is a train cafe a cafe that is not inside of a train? That is like themed like a train? Or is a train cafe a cafe that is inside of a train? What is it? Oh my god, a sheep cafe though? Wait, I want to see the sheep cafe now. Let me open these in a tab. Sheep? Ah, awesome. People? Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh, it's in Seoul. Okay. Wait, they have a meerkat? They have a raccoon cafe? Damn. Sean the Sheep Cafe in Tokyo. Wait. If they have a Sean the Sheep Cafe, is it just... I don't think they have real sheep here. They just, you know, it's just a cafe about the cartoon character, huh? Wow. What a scam. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding! It's cool. You can have a Sean Cafe. Sean Sheep Cafe.
Kind of found it by accident. Yeah, it's in Hongdae.
I was in Oh, that was the place? That is actually the place?
But then we just passed this place and we were like, yeah, let's go.
Does that look familiar to you? Oh my god, I love the interior design. Aww, this looks awesome. Damn. Oh, this place looks pretty, but where's the sheep? Surely it's not just a cafe that is like decorated with sheeps and stuff, right? Surely not, right? Surely they got real sheep there, right?
We ordered the melon things.
You have to go by the ring first before given access to the sheep. Oh my god. That makes it sound like the sheep is some kind of celebrity, but I guess I get it. You don't want to give free access to just about anyone to a sheep, right? It's a normal cafe, but on the TV there's just 24/7 Watami streams. Wait, that sounds awesome. Also, that looks really cute. This looks really delicious. I mean, not as good as my alpaca parfait, just saying, but it's cool, right? You know. But you know, no. Actually, you know, having a cafe is not about competition. It's not about comparing yourself to others. All right, it's about enjoying the moment. so I'm not gonna say that my parfaits are better than whatever they have. I will just appreciate it. There it is, the sheep. There's still a lot of uncharted territory. We don't have a marmot cafe yet. Do we not? Oh, look at that. That looks so fluffy. Aw. Aw. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what a marmot is, now that I think about it. Aw. They sure like biting things, huh? Then again, I get it, you know. It's can we look at a marmot video after? Yeah, I'll look up marmot cafe. Maybe it actually exists, who knows. But if it doesn't exist, I'll look at a marmot. So the thing about teeth of ruminants like alpacas and sheep is they constantly have to trim them by eating grass off the ground. The music is a little loud. So can you search if there's a more... I'm not sure if I want that. It doesn't look like they have access to fresh grass, right? So in order to like trim their teeth, they probably have a reflex to like just bite on anything. That just can't be helped, I guess. They're trying to trim their teeth by biting things. Is what I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. They were chewing on my shoelace when I was there. Makes sense. Yeah, this is nice. Marmot cafe. Oh, it doesn't look like it's a marmot. What is a marmot? Oh, these things. Oh.
Marmots are the heavyweight champs of the squirrel family, some tipping the scales at a whopping 15 pounds.
Yeah, you're
Living in
right.
some of the most rugged and beautiful landscapes on Earth. Marmots are social butterflies. They live in colonies, often with dozens of individuals. They spend their days basking in the sun, munching on plants, and keeping a watchful eye out for danger. And let me tell you, they have a pretty good reason to be vigilant. That's a marmot's alarm call. They use these whistles to warn their buddies about approaching
They are
predators
well
like
behaved?
eagles
Huh.
or foxes. Look at that
I don't
face.
know. I
Think
think
you believe
maybe
those giant
there isn't
incisors?
a marmot
They're
cafe
chomping on all
because
sorts of delicious plants, grasses,
you know,
flowers, even juicy berries.
it's probably
Marmots
not
are
easy to
vegetarians and
domesticate
they gotta
them.
pack away a lot of food before winter hits, because winter for
Oh,
marmots
that
means
actually
one
reminds me to
thing,
something.
hibernation. They
That
spend
reminds me
months
to
sneaking
another
away
cafe,
underground, living off of
which
fat reserves
technically
they built up during summer. But come spring,
isn't
these things are
animal
waking up
related, but
hungry
I
and
want you
ready
to
for
see it
rumble.
anyways.
They'll spend the next few months catching up on all the sunshine.
Wait. Oh, they don't have YouTube videos? Wait, I don't actually know what it's called. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, was it called Cafe Doro or was it? Oh no, it's gonna be impossible to find that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, wait, I found it. Elotes Doro. Wait, please have a YouTube. Oh yes, please. Well, it's not a cafe technically, but it's a so. I wish I could go there. Elotes Doro. Looks like a nice place. It's a reference to Doro from Dorothy from Wait, they have their own theme song? That's crazy. No idea what is going on, but good music. Yeah. So that basically there is this character in this gacha game called Nikke, right? And the character is called Dorothy, and people have like started to portray her as this like little creature, and they're calling her Doro. And there's just this restaurant, or I think it's a fast food place. I think Elotes Doro is a fast food place. I guess in Spain? It could be Spain, right? Or it could... I think it's probably South America. And yeah, they decided to make their entire store themed after this meme, basically. It's a meme store. And you know what? I respect that. They have a Facebook page. Well, I'm curious now. Where are they actually? Ah, in Mexico. Okay, okay. That's smart marketing. It's pretty funny, let's just say that. I'll put this in my to-visit list if I ever go there. Yeah, I mean, who knows how long they're going to exist. But I've seen, like, memes and videos about this place. Like this place in particular. It keeps showing up for me. So, no, I just wanted to show you that really quickly. Because I thought it was funny. And I guess it's kind of like a cafe, right? Maybe, I guess you could say. But yeah, thanks for showing me marmots. That was cool. Did I just close? There we go. Let's look at the Shiba Inu cafe next. You can't go wrong with Shiba Inus. I gotta say though, I don't know. I think Shiba Inus are really cute, but maybe they're like a little bit overrated, you know? Everybody heckin' loves Shiba Inus, right? But there's a lot of cool dog breeds. There's like, you know, you shouldn't put preference on one dog breed over another. I think they're all cool in their own unique way. You prefer corgis? Oh, corgis are also cute. But having a dog, I don't know, what do you think? What is easier, having a dog cafe or having a cat cafe? Oh, they also have an owl cafe. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, this guy was trying to make a video about Shiba Inu cafe, and they just got jump scared by an owl cafe. They have a Shiba Inu and an owl cafe in the same building? What are the odds? I lived with a Turkish sheepdog once. That one was an experience. Hey, hello Layden. Really? I imagine a sheepdog probably needs a lot of exercise. A lot of exercise. I think cats seem lower maintenance. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, both can... It really depends on the personality of the animal, right? Sometimes dogs can really make a big mess, but so can cats. Who knows? Who knows what's easier? I guess the best thing about a cat cafe is that, you know, you don't... Oh my god, yeah, these guys are loud. Holy moly. Okay, I think... I think I might like the cat cafe more. He was very energetic and it took a week or two before he accepted me as a person in the house. Yeah, that's understandable. That's just, you know, that's just a very dog thing to do, but I'm glad that he would trust you. I guess dogs are a lot more noisy. Oh, look at that one. He's wearing... I like that. Yo, I like that fit. This guy got dripped, the one over there with the red stuff. Mami Shiba refers to a smaller version of the Shiba, you know. Ah, they are not an official breed and don't have a standard size. Ah, but males around 30 to 34 centimeters are called Mami Shiba. Wow, we learned something new. That's great. Aw. Unagi mame. Aw, so cute. Yeah, now that I think about it, like, cats are easily able to entertain themselves, right? But dogs, they'll constantly ask for attention. The oldest? Oh my god, old man. Oh my god, he's so old. Aww. Yeah, I think dogs get depressed if they don't get enough attention. Aww. Well, good thing they can get plenty of attention at this cafe, right? Cats bathe themselves. I'm usually put off by dog smell. Yeah, I guess the staff at this cafe probably have to put in a lot of effort. To keep all these dogs happy and well fed and clean. What is that? Why does this dog hate pants? Aww. Aww. That's nice. That's nice. He's the chosen one. I wonder if it's good to like dress up cats or dogs. I've seen some pretty strong opinion about people dressing up animals that it's like not good for them and causes them discomfort. But you know, I think it depends probably, right? It depends probably on what they're wearing and where they're wearing it. If they would like feel uncomfortable, they would like, you know, not let it happen. But you never know, right? It could be possible that whenever you see a picture or a video of a dog or cat or whatever wearing like a funny thing, it is possible that they were forced to do that, right? Well, it's kind of sad. I'm sure there's people like that. I've had a cat that enjoyed wearing a wool sweater in the winter. Ah. See, that's different, you know, if the cat actively, like, wants you, like, to put it on, that's nice. Like, if the cat clearly made, like, gave you signals to put that thing on, that's cool, that's totally fine. It's on costume duty. Costume duty? Damn, okay. That's nice. That's so considerate. That's so considerate that they limit the number of visitors just so that there's enough space for everybody. They are. They are pretty stretchy. Look at them. Does that mean he's a... No, I'm not gonna say it. That's me. Maybe their cheeks just do that. Maybe that dog is not overweight. Tanuki? Damn. Do you think that dogs like different music? They are playing music in this cafe. Do you think that they are changing the music to like fit the dog's taste, or maybe dogs really just don't care about music? I don't know. It's really hard to say if an animal like even is able to grasp the concept of music. Some of them react pretty well to it. Like parrots. Parrots will like go nuts for music, right? Aww. Right, I was going to look up the train cafe, right? Should I do that? Burlitz, you wanted to say see a train cafe, right? Train themed restaurant. Whoa. I had no idea that you like trains. Mormon. I'm not looking up a Mormon cafe. I don't know Allah. I don't know what you mean by Mormon cafe, and I'm like afraid of asking. Have you all ever heard about like pop-up shops or pop-up cafes? Yeah. Let's hear it. What do you mean? On the real train, not train model. Okay, then that's... That's different. Why are there so many cat videos when I'm looking for train cafe? No, I mean, there's definitely like restaurants and cafes inside of trains, but I don't think they're like really unusual enough for people to make videos about them. I like those transcontinental train videos, like from one end of a big country to the other. Yeah. Yeah, like there was a time in human history when trains were like relatively new, like 100 years ago or so. So driving from one place to another with a train was really romanticized. Nowadays, we kind of take it for granted and don't appreciate trains much anymore. But I don't know, there's certainly something very, how should I say, very relaxing about the idea of traveling around in a train, I think. Don't get those around here, but sometimes the little coffee shops in a trailer will set up in a park. You know those restaurants where they use dead airplanes or bus or whatever to build a restaurant? Oh, that's what you mean. I don't think... I mean, I searched for cafe in a train, but doesn't seem to be. No, but I've seen like a restaurant or a bar. There was like a bar that they put into a train. I've seen that before. Yeah, I totally listen to train ASMR until I fall asleep sometimes. Really interesting. Hey, hello Neo over on YouTube. I can't tune in for too long because it's 1:30 a.m. for me right now, but have fun. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night and sweet dreams. My dad was a train conductor back then. And sometimes I wonder if my destiny is also with trains in some sort of way, but probably not. I like hanging out in my non-mobile cafe. It's pretty nice. But no, what I was gonna say is sometimes I find like on my timeline, like I follow a lot of anime related accounts and Japanese people on Twitter, right? And sometimes they will like talk or tweet about pop-up cafes, and those look pretty cool. Like a cafe that is just from the get-go set to have a very limited time, and it's themed after a certain anime or character or whatever. Are you gonna rebuild your cafe? No, I just wanted to have an excuse to show you the Kemono Friends cafe. If I hope there are videos of it, probably not. There are. Oh my god.
Why do I do this to myself?
Damn, I'm kind of sad. The Kemono Friends cafe is gone forever, but you know, I would have liked to go there.
To get a tail.
Please do not show your face. Please show me the cafe, and that's it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I like hear about pop-up cafes or pop-up shops all the time, and it makes me so jealous. Like they're the ultimate FOMO. They're like a real life experience that you know you can only have if you physically go there, and you can't go there. Do you play cafe games sometimes, like Coffee Talk or something like that? Does Mistia's Isekai count? That's the only one.
Okay, so I'm now inside.
Please don't show your face and just show me the food. Thank you. I think I remember the food like looking pretty awesome. So many limited runs on things. I know I'm so weak to FOBO. It's crazy. Wait, show me that. They have a penguin coffee latte. Oh my god. Oh, they had it. Oh, they have PPP. Like what? Is that nachos? Is that tacos? Is that mini tacos? Show the food more. Oh my god.
It would be nice.
I'm trying to be nice.
Who's in there. But I just
Damn,
thought that was-
she legit has like the only video about it. That's crazy. Kemono Friends cinnamon maple latte with voice of moose. Damn. That's damn. I'll have to look at that later. Look, there's even a freaking album called Japari Cafe. And the Kemono Friends Cafe is gone forever. That's like so sad to me that we're never getting back the Kemono Friends Cafe. But what can you do? What can you do? Copy the Japanese text and try to search again? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. That did not yield the results I want. I must resist watching sorry videos on stream. I can't. I have to watch this really quickly. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. It's been at least a year since I last watched this video. I have to get my dose. I'm sorry. Imagine Imagine a cafe where this plays all day. I would go there and drink a cafe and be like, this is nice. Doesn't look like it though. Like, let me try and Google it. No, I guess there really aren't any videos about that. That's so sad. That is too bad. Did nobody ever made a video about the Kimono Friends Cafe other than that one person? Oh, what is that? MMD Kimono Friends. Ah, no, never mind. That's just an MMD video. But my point was, I wanted to tell you about the Nanahira Cafe. I wish I could go to the Nanahira Cafe. Well, it's not just the Nanahira Cafe, it's the Nanapomi Cafe. It looks so awesome based on the promotional material. Look at that. Imagine going to the Nanapomi Cafe. But it's very limited. It's in 10 days. Oh my god, wait, it's actually only going to be for 2 weeks. I wish I could go there. But yeah, no, that's like something that kind of fascinates me. The entire, can you call it culture? But like the entire phenomenon of these pop-up cafes that are just they just exist for like 2 weeks and then they're gone forever. And it's a pretty cool way to enjoy things. Imagine though, that must be a pain to, you know, remodel the cafe every 2 weeks. Then again, I think the way it works is that they just rent empty storefronts very temporarily and then set up the cafe and then leave. Yeah, character collabs are also nice. What a unflattering thumbnail to choose for that. Yeah. Okay, but back. Kemono Cafe at Anthrocon 2021. Oh my god. I will not click that. Wait, that's my video. What the hell? Wait, why? Wait, does that show up for anyone else? So I said, do these videos only show up because this is my account? Is YouTube giving me my own videos because I'm watching them from my account and YouTube for some reason thinks that I want to see my own videos? Or do you also, like, if you type in Kemono Friends Cafe and scroll down for a while, do you also see my videos? Probably not, right? You probably get some other stuff. Yeah, please try. I mean, I guess it's not that much of a stretch. I mean, I have cafe in my name, and these videos are about Kemono Friends. And some of these events are actually about, you know, the alpaca cafe in the game. So it's like, you know, yeah, I found you, but you're a bit lower. Oh, I see. Huh. I was curious. Anyways, let's look at more cute cafes. Capybara! Coconut doggy! Aww. You ever wonder if maybe in another life you could be reborn as a capybara? Okay, okay, wait. Can I just say something, Ricky? This is like this recommended video over on the right. I spent 24 hours with capybaras. Bro, what? Your video is number 19 on my search result? That's not bad. 17, 18, and 26 is results once you cut out all the watch again, explore things you didn't ask for. Oh, I hate those. I checked mine, you're all the way down. I mean, I'm surprised that I show up at all. Like when you, so apparently when you search for Kemono Friends Cafe, my videos show up. That's crazy to me. That's like kind of unrelated. Damn. YouTube search really got worse, huh? What can you do? What can you do? No, but I was gonna say, this guy over here, he made like a video. I spent 24 hours with capybaras. How is that a challenge? How is that a challenge? He's making it sound like it's a challenge, you know, when you type in I spent 24 hours with something in your YouTube video title, it's gotta be something really difficult, like you know, I spent 24 hours in a compression chamber underwater. See, that's worthy of a YouTube video, but I spent 24 hours with capybara. Wow, how is that? That's the easiest thing in the world. I spent 24 hours. It's probably easier to spend 24 hours with capybaras than to spend 24 hours in bed. Sleeping is so easy, I can do it with my eyes. True. But can you do it with your eyes open? You know, I've been actually wondering about that. Is that a real thing that people do, sleeping with their eyes open? Because it's something that showed up sometimes in like cartoons and other media. I remember there was this like TV show that I really liked about I think about a cop, and that policeman, it hurt waking up with dry eyes. True. I don't think it's actually possible to sleep with your eyes open, right? But like the cop in that TV show, he was like so hardcore. He would like sleep with his favorite gun under his pillow that he, you know, of course he gave a name to that gun, and he would sleep with his eyes open, and I think that was like one of his biggest gimmicks. So that's how you'd know that he was really hardcore. I don't remember the name of that show, but I loved it as a kid. It was the coolest thing ever to me. But yeah, now in retrospect, I just took that for granted. I just, thanks to that show, I kind of accepted that as a child, that sleeping with your eyes open is just something you can do if you're like hardcore enough. But I wonder if it's actually possible. I'll look that up after this, after the capybara video. Let's focus on the cute capybaras now. Aww. Coconut doggy, they're so friendly, right? Surely the capybara propaganda of them being like super friendly and cuddly is not misleading, and they're actually really vicious and potentially brutal, right? Surely not. Surely capybaras are just cute and harmless. Will your eyes fall out if you sneeze? That's another one of these urban myths. Yeah, I've heard that one before. I don't think so, though. I don't think you can do that. I mean, I don't think your eyes will fall. Man, that's totally something someone could make a YouTube video about. I'm sure someone has, right? I'm gonna look this up. What happens if you sneeze with your eyes open? What happens if you sneeze on your periods? Oh god. Oh no, I don't want to click on that. Well, that's... Nah, I'm not watching these stupid AI videos.
You know, I've always wondered why, as a kid, why does our eyes close when we sneeze? It has to do with our nervous system. When your brain sends messages to your nose that we need to clear this place out, we sneeze. And this action causes stimulation of the nerves in your head and along the way to the eyes. They are involuntarily told to blink. You know, I've always wondered why.
Wow, that did not answer my question at all. Thank you very much. Can you sneeze with your eyes open? Okay, let's see if this guy died on YouTube. Bro is actually just sticking a paintbrush into his nose. Okay, nothing happened. See, his eyes didn't pop out. Yeah, you can sneeze with your eyes open. No, your eyes will not fall out. Wow, oh, what a great revelation. Why is it that nobody made a good YouTube video about that yet? Jesus. Can you sleep too much? What? With AirPods in your ears? Of course you can. With your eyes open. Is it no? Okay, okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of video that I want. Give me the freaking
surgery.
Video essay.
Today's video topic is sleeping with your eyes open. Nocturnal legophthalmos.
Oh,
what all you should know.
It's even got a name. Holy.
Most people sleep with their eyes closed. This is because our eyelids block light sources to our retina, and the darkness perceived causes the release of the sleep-inducing hormone melatonin. Our eyelids shield our eyes from dust, dirt, and irritants. Also, every time we blink, our eyes are coated by a thin layer of tear film made up of oil and mucus, which keeps our eyes moistened and nourished. Sleeping with the eyelids closed serves two purposes. That is, it maintains eye health as well as induces better sleep. Some people, on the other hand, cannot close their eyes completely while sleeping. This condition is known as nocturnal legophthalmos. Causes.
That's not what I asked for, though.
Ptosis is a drooping of the upper eyelid.
I did this recently while playing Monsanto. I was in a difficult...
The condition can be corrected
moly.
by surgery, but it can lead the eyelids to close partially while sleeping.
That's hardcore.
Bell's palsy. It is a condition caused by weakness or paralysis of the seventh cranial nerve, facial nerve, that controls movement of the face, forehead, eyes, and neck. It may cause partial...
Yes, you can sleep with your eyes open. Okay.
Can you sleep with your eyes open? Yes. So there's a condition called floppy eyelid syndrome. If anyone who's ever seen somebody sleep like this, it can really be freaky, but there are some people who will sleep with their eyelids open, like just a slit, and you can kind of look at them and see the whites of their eyes, and it looks like, are they awake? Are they dead? But that is a relatively common condition that we see. It's associated with sleep apnea and snoring as well. And so people who have this eye open thing often have a lot of other sleeping problems that they have to contend with. And so...
Okay, that's not what I wanted to know. I guess sleeping with your eyes open, like on purpose, is actually just a myth. It's okay, yeah, okay, I get it. It's something that happens sometimes if you have a medical condition, but I guess it's not actually a thing that people do, huh? Hey, hello, Watabo. Did you change your name? Why did you change your name to Watabo? What does it mean? We're looking at cafes right now. Well, these aren't cafes, but what should I look up next? So we've had cat cafe, we had an owl cafe, we had a Shiba Inu cafe, we had a capybara cafe. What about a cow cafe? Alpaca cafe? No, don't be silly. I remember as a little child, I take afternoon nap next to my parents. I was trying to see if they fell asleep so I could sneak off to play games. Rat Cafe. Oh, Rat Cafe. Wait, if I look for Rat Cafe, it might. Oh, look. Rat Cafe. Brooklyn Cat Cafe employs rats. Okay.
You're my cutie.
Dungeons Rat Cafe. Wait.
The Rat Cafe at the San Francisco Dungeon will be here.
Oh,
July
the
1st,
San
July 8th.
Francisco
The
Dungeon.
tickets are going on sale very soon, so head to our website, sanfrancisco.thedungeons.com, to reserve your spot. We're hosting our
that looks
cafe here at the
hardcore.
Dungeon as kind of a tribute to the plague in 1900 in San Francisco, which a lot of people don't know about. Rats were the cause of the plague because of the fleas, but we're kind of showing now that.
Wait. Isn't that fake news? Wasn't this like refuted? Isn't that just a myth that rats actually, caused the plague? I think I don't know. Oh, Berlitz, I have to show you something. Yeah. No, I think rats are actually innocent. I think rats are actually unfairly framed for the plague. Can you search scrubs swallowing your whole fist? Okay. I know that scene. You're gonna show me Adam Sandler? I've seen this scene so many times. No, I pinged you in Discord.
How much longer I can avoid sleeping with Jake, man?
It's easy. If you ever find yourself in a romantic situation, just do something that's a complete turnoff.
You know, like how you can swallow your whole fist.
No way. She can't.
Calm down, boys. Let me just ask. Can you really swallow your whole fist?
Yeah.
Shh. Don't ruin it.
Men are twisted. Do you guys have any other ideas?
You know what? I really don't have time to be dealing with your little sex pickle.
Really? You spent 2 years dealing with.
Well. Brooklyn? That's so messed up. Brooklyn Cat Cafe employs rats to care for kittens. Huh? Did they not have any cats to like care for the kittens? What? Anyways. Let's see. Cow Cafe. I want to see if there's a cow cafe. This unique, of course, it's in Bavaria. Of course. Ah, finally some production value. Oh. It's alright. Oh, it's only posted by one of my favorite artists. It's alright. Sure. Sure. I think cows are pretty cute. But I was like thinking about, a cafe where there's like one cow actually hanging out indoors. But then again, I guess that's not a good idea, isn't it? The cow would probably poop all over the place, and that would be bad. So I guess this is a good compromise. Bird cafe. We had a bird cafe earlier. We were watching the owl cafe, and they were also having Parrots. Oh, rabbit cafe. Good idea. Wait, which one do we pick? Do we pick the newer one? Japan Animal Travel, so it's time to travel. Let's pick this one. That's a chunky rabbit. Hey, no fat shaming. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so these cafes, they really like dressing up the animals. Two? They got two of them? Speaking of, I was trying to search for a Toho themed cafe, but there are none, only Toho bar. Yeah, I mean, Toho is a lot, you know, indie events. It doesn't exactly have the kind of appeal where you could open up a permanent location with Toho probably, yeah, but you know, they always got these indie events, and I really want to go to one of those sometime. The only result for Toho Cafe is that music video, and you know which one? Ah, Cafe de Toho. Yeah. I don't know. Toho Cafe is set up for failure? Yeah, probably. Imagine dealing with Toho fans every day in a cafe. Sounds unpleasant. Japan hates weeps. Oh my god. Oh, they... Wait. Oh my god, they got cute stickers. Look at that. So cute. Aww. Damn. You can rent a whole room with the rabbit or what? Imagine showing up to work and someone standing there filming the front door. Yeah. That sounds like a nightmare. Oh, that's nice. Like, my child is the cutest. Damn, okay. Oh. That's nice that they introduce you to the rabbit first. Flemish Giant is my favorite rabbit. They look like they are a huge pain to like handle. Let's play with the most popular rabbit. Wait, they have popularity rankings? Damn. What a diva. Damn. I mean, this must be really nice for people who really like rabbits, but they can't have rabbits for reasons because maybe their apartment doesn't allow them. Her name is Mia. Aw. Hello, Mia. Damn, the extroverts are getting all the attention and food. Aww. Man, I actually miss seeing rabbits on a daily basis. Back in my childhood home, where I grew up, there were like these huge lawns. Well, not huge, but they were like lawns in front and in the back of the house, and there were like bushes and stuff. So it looked it was kind of a little bit like wild, but basically I could just look outside of the window out of my bedroom, and I would just see rabbits on the lawn, just hanging out and eating grass. That was pretty cool. But those are like different. So they're not these like cutesy pet rabbits. So they were like these. Yeah, they actually looked almost like this one. These like brown ones. Yeah, that's the ones that I grew up with basically. And I would always try and chase them. I would try to like chase them down, but they were always too fast. I would look at the doormat and find a snake laying there. That's also cool though. I miss seeing animals on a daily basis. I miss being surrounded by nature. I would like it to see snakes on a daily basis. Oh, sometimes around here. So actually there is a forest not that far away from where I live, right? So sometimes when you're like driving around or walking around at night, you can actually see some animals sometimes. Like one time I was in the car with my dad, and there were just deer. Once we found a giant cobra. Was it poisonous? Aw, that's so cute. I wonder if she's tired from playing. Aw. I mean, snakes are probably not gonna attack you, right? They're probably really harmless. I don't know, it got away. Well, see, it didn't do anything. There's no need to panic. Bro, that's loot. The heck are you doing? I guess deer will start showing up in my area now that it's spring again. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, sometimes like late at night when you like walk the streets, sometimes you will find deer just hanging out. It's crazy. Like in a pretty urban area. Damn. Aw. This one's queue is all fluffy. Aw. Oh my god, this video is long. Princesses are very popular. Damn. Well, I just hope they don't dress up the male rabbits in tutus and dresses. That would be not good. Oh, no, there's a cute rabbit, but I'm not gonna watch the whole video. So I was thinking just now about what other farm animals could be in a cafe, and you would think that a pig cafe would be a really bad idea, right? Since like cows, they would poop everywhere. But did you know that it's actually a stereotype that pigs are like filthy and stuff? They are actually pretty clean, from what I heard. I'm sure there's a pig cafe. There we go, micro pig cafe. Alright, I forgot those exist. Aww. Yeah, I think people keep those as pets. I don't think they're actually piglets. I think they are actually just full-grown pigs that are just very small, aren't they? Curse you, Asia, having all these cool cafes. Whenever you see a video about some animal cafe or some really cute cafe idea, it's always from Asia, isn't it? I mean, except the cow cafe that we saw earlier, but oftentimes it's gonna be Korea or Japan. Maybe Europeans like just have no appreciation for cool cafe ideas. They are very conservative. You have to make sure you didn't touch any other pig. That's crazy. Capybara cafe. We saw a capybara cafe earlier. Meanwhile, in the visual novel, we focus on the coffee part of the cafe. Monkey cafe? Oh. Maybe there's a monkey cafe in Thailand. I don't know. Oh, in Vietnam. Ah. The tiny Vietnam species of pig still reach nearly 100 kilograms when adult. Oh. Okay. Wait, so these are piglets then, or what? Do they just throw them out when they get too big? Okay. What is the most unique cafe that you all ever have seen in real life or been to? Damn. Armpits? They like having the armpits stroked. Interesting. What does that mean? Sluggish? Ah. Oh, they're not actually eating anything. They're just chewing out of boredom or what? Like, here's a small table and folding chair on the side of the road. Enjoy. Ah. Cafe on the side of a cliff. That's cool. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's see if we can find the elephant cafe. Elephants are probably, you know, it's probably not. Probably if there is an elephant cafe, probably only in Thailand. Monkey cafes. I'll look that up next. Time to find Jurassic Cafe. Uh-oh. That sounds like a new movie that could exist. Monkey Cafe Japan. Uh-oh. Elephant Cafe probably serves tea. Hmm. Bruh, what the hell? Dude, that's fucked up, man. They're making this monkey work a job. That's not okay. I think that's not okay. Bro actually has to work a job. No, that's not okay. Dude, don't have them actually work. Born to hunger, forced to wait. What the? Employing, what do they get paid? What if they get paid in bananas? Well, I hope that answers your question. Monkey is as smart as a 5 to 4-year-old or something, right? I don't know. How to say. Depends on the 5 to 4-year-old, I guess. Didn't know paying in bananas was an option. Now you know. Wait, Edinburgh? Why is this video in French? Oh. Oh, Zambia. Oh, okay, this looks promising. Do not show me your face, thank you. What's the fake coin to banana exchange rate? Well, fortunately, we are unaffected by the tariffs and stuff. Baker. Stop. Nobody actually lives on Baker Island. Fun things to do in Baker Island. Oh no. We are unaffected by exchange rates because you don't exchange. Oh. How about ostriches? I don't think... and so much more, true. I don't think you could make a ostrich coffee.
Bye.
They're like very big. Oh, London restaurant serves giant ostrich eggs. A rare friendly ostrich.
Legs are just fine and dandy. And this is such a blessing to have this little fella too, because most people that have ostriches, they will not let you do this. Most people with ostrich farms do not have ones that are this friendly that'll let you just touch them.
Aw.
Let alone their face and their body. This guy will
You know, I haven't been
even let me
recommended
show you his thigh and under his
a
wing.
video by
Oh,
Urban
take a
Rescue
look.
Ranch for a while now. I wonder why that is. What happened?
A little bit of a bitey.
Love this guy's video. Oh no, big outs. It's okay, that's why. Damn, I got like 3 months of lore to catch up on. I'll do that later.
A little bit of a bitey, girl.
There's probably all kind of animal cafe, but it's gonna be called farm cafe or something. I guess so, yeah. I guess they would do that. Is there a spider cafe? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, birds. I'm triggering you. I know. Look, another animal cafe. Centipede cafe. Oh yeah, alright. Wait. What are these called? Guinea pigs, right? I'm sure there's a guinea pig cafe. Fish cafe. Oh. What? Oh, that's cute. Oh, hedgehog cafe. Okay. Fish cafe. I mean, you can't really play with the fish. Eating at a fish restaurant in Japan. Seafood. Okay, well, that was a bad idea. Discounts, right? Eat at this restaurant while fish swim around your feet. I guess. There's a mosquito cafe, but you're a menu item. Well, you could watch it. I have to sleep now. No. Those fish tickle so much. Damn. You've been to a fish cafe? What else was I gonna look up? The fish foot spa thing? Ah. Hmm. I forgot what I said like 2 minutes ago about a funny cafe that we can look up. Okay, fine. Oh, Hedgehog. I said Hedgehog. Okay, fine. Let's look at this animal cafe, the mate. That's your favorite animal, isn't it? Ah, there we go. I knew it. I'm pretty sure I've heard about this cafe before, the Hedgehog Cafe.
Wow. Look at that puffball.
Damn, he's big.
Oh, 1 kilo. 1 kilo.
Bro.
Nani? Time for another crazy adventure. Today at the Hedgehog Cafe. That's right, Sonic has its own.
I'm sorry, I'm sure you're very excited about the Hedgehog Cafe, but I'm not sure if that constitutes a crazy adventure. I don't know.
It has 2 floors, a large array of hedgehogs, and some great jazz music playing in the background.
Okay. Bro appreciates the jazz.
With your own hedgehog will cost you about 1,200 yen, which is roughly 10 US.
Okay, I have another idea for what I can search.
Boxes within the tables.
It is.
Hey, little Sonic.
Hedgehogs are some of the
No, don't
cutest
say
animals
Sonic.
I've ever seen. A hedgehog has around 5,000 spines,
5,000.
which last about a year. Just look at that.
That's
cute
crazy.
little face.
Weirdest
Hedgehogs can quickly curl themselves
No,
up into
why in
spider
Japan?
balls.
Why is it always
Wearing
Japan?
gloves may be the obvious choice on your first encounter, especially since there is a special way of holding hedgehogs. If uncertain, make sure to ask a staff member for assistance.
Can you think of anything more adorable? That's so cute.
I wonder if they enjoy being held.
Are you little Sonic?
They don't look stressed out.
You're not the real Sonic. That's
Bruh.
Well, I'm comfortable, so I can do this without gloves. Do this
Okay,
barehands.
wait. Is he gonna die now?
Oh.
Damn.
Ooh. Hey.
It's probably a warm feeling for them.
Feeding time! Hedgehogs love worms. Pay 500 yen extra and you will get this tiny bowl of worms to feed your own
That
hedgehog.
is not a lot of worms, not gonna lie, but maybe they maybe they're easily sated. Worm cafe? I don't think there's a worm cafe.
On the top floor you will find the famous Big Hedgehog.
Oh my
So now we're
god.
going to see the big hedgehog. The giant hedgehog.
This hedgehog was absolutely massive.
Look at that puffball.
Would you still love me if I gotta go to a worm cafe? Yes.
面白いですね。Heavy?
Damn.
1 kilo. Whoa, 1 kilo.
This guy's a
1 kilo of needles.
I'll say it, he's a fat fuck.
You can always switch to these adorable little rats.
The Shongkok.
And don't forget to pick up some
True.
souvenirs and merchandise on your way out. Harry Roppongi is a great place to escape the busy streets of Tokyo while you enjoy a coffee.
Okay, let's see. Weirdest cafes. Tokyo's top 10 theme cafes. I mean, you're kind of like spoiling it in the thumbnail, but okay. Bruh. Weirdest cafes in Tokyo. Let's go. That's not. I'll watch that later. Time to see femboys, I guess. I know there was this famous muscle bar in Japan where muscular women will, I like the Horror Hospital Cafe. Horror Hospital Cafe. In Thailand also? Oh, interesting. Horror Hospital. Okay, that is... doesn't look like they have a YouTube video, Horror Hospital Cafe. Thailand's most haunted place. Bro, what is going on? People calling the Feco hotline to wish him a happy birthday. No. It was just my brother asking for a Fortnite session. It was the daily Fortnite session call. Okay, I don't think we can find the Horror Hospital Cafe. Let's watch a fish.
Going out to eat at a nice restaurant is a luxury enjoyed by many. But with the age-old tradition has come an enormous number of restaurants catering to every cuisine.
You could be Fortnite gamers.
Some unique restaurants have adopted unusual and just
hey, that's a scene from Borat.
To serve up once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Visiting these restaurants will
Number one victory, yeah, Fortnite about to get down.
Pet cafes where people pet cute dogs or cats while sipping their morning coffee have become hugely popular.
Are these meerkats?
The Cafe Econ in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam takes the concept to a whole new and pretty weird level. This unique cafe is flooded in 25 centimeters of clear water through which hundreds of fish swim around the feet of patrons as they munch on their meal. If you're thinking that nobody would ever go in there and let their shoes get ruined, you're right. People have to remove their shoes and thoroughly wash their feet before entering. Still, the water is cleaned through a triple filtration system that replaces half the fish water every hour in order to maintain the pristine clarity that creates the illusion of the fish.
That has to be such a pain to maintain.
If you thought robot waiters were the strangest sort of server, be ready to go bananas over
we've seen this one.
Of Kayabuki Cavern, the only restaurant in the world with waiters of a different species. Here, guests have their drinks and hot towels presented to them by a staff of monkeys. The fascinating part is, the monkeys weren't originally trained to replace human workers, but instead, they were wild and began imitating the original staff of the restaurant one day on their own. Many years later, they're so fully integrated into the restaurant that they've become its main selling point. And how could they not be? After all, you're not going to be served by our primate cousins or any other animal for that matter anywhere else in the world. The monkeys
this is fucked up.
Food to tables for health reasons, but the staff swears that they can understand orders perfectly. Plus, patrons are too busy marveling over the monkeys to begin with to care that a regular human is the one bringing over their actual meals. When not on the clock, the monkeys enjoy the soybeans they get paid in. Just adding to the
what? I thought I get paid in bananas. You can't trust anything anymore. You can't trust anything on YouTube anymore.
Staple of pop culture throughout the late 20th century, but since have largely faded into obscurity. That is, except for this hot pot spot in Xiqing, China, where waiters masterfully balance full trays of food.
Okay, I don't think I need to watch this. Fine. Okay, I'm keeping this for last. This is your special reward, you weirdos. You maid-loving weirdos. Soybeans are so much cheaper than bananas. That's true. Hey, hello, Rocky Knight. One coffee for you.
Morning, guys. Today,
I hate it when people make a video about something and show their face.
Famous quirky cafe in Tokyo, the Cat Cafe. Cat Cafe. It's supposed to be on the 8th floor. Let's go check it out.
Can't believe you call maids weird and animals.
When we enter
I'll do it again.
The floor of this unsuspecting office building, we're told to take our shoes off immediately.
We've seen this one already.
7
years ago. I wonder if it still exists.
From the Cat Cafe, we headed over to Harajuku.
Owl Cafe, alright. Horses. Headshot. Okay, this guy is just recycling content. We already saw all this. What the? The what now?
There they are. Maid Dreamin'. This is a maid cafe. Let's go check it out. And then we entered into a parallel universe. Where Japanese women dressed as maids refer to you as master, and all the food is shaped like little cute teddy bears.
Oh man, I really gotta rewatch Akiba Maid War. Oh, what it was called. Akiba Maid War? Hold on.
Or even justify why we're there. You just gotta sit back and enjoy the entertainment. Alcohol definitely helps.
Yeah, Akiba Maid War. Man, that anime was actually so good. Like, actually, it had me moved. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a maid. I'm glad I don't have to do that.
Oh, and if it's your birthday, there's no better place to be.
What do you mean? There's no better. That is such a sad state. Bro, go spend your birthday with your family. Not with mates.
Look at that! Happy birthday, Master Clinton! How great is that? This might be the greatest place I've ever been to in my entire life.
The family is there as well. No. I want to go there too. No, you don't need maid cafes. No, you don't need maid cafes. Cat cafes are better. Why would you go to a maid cafe if you can go to a cat cafe? You don't need it. Dude, how did she hear about the birthday of this guy? What the
What'd you think of that? Chog was a high.
Did they send each other a memo? No, you don't need it. You don't need maid cafes. The weirdest restaurant chain in the world. 550 courses. I've seen this video before. Hold on. I'm not a cat. Dude, the sheep cafe is literally better than the maid cafe. Just saying. Literally. That's why I went there. See? Felix knows what's up. Why would you want to see a maid? You can see... Hey, is that Blue Archive? You can see a maid anytime, but how often can you see a sheep? Can't even pet them. True! You can pet the sheep, but not the maid. So true. Especially cat scares me because my dad was looking at our neighbor cat, but one day that cat fell down from the balcony. We live at 8th floor and died. No, poor cat. Was that Shikieki Yamaksanaru? That is Shikieki! No, never mind. No, never mind. It's not Shikieki. What do you... Wait, what? Hey, don't touch that. Just for the record, I don't like this. I'm watching this because you all like this, okay? Please do not the maid sign. Why is she showing off her fingernails? I shouldn't be so judgmental. Oh, you know what? That's a really cute plushie that she's wearing there. That is a cute plushie. I'll give her that. It's okay. You don't need to admit that you like it. Nope. Watch out for the dodgy cut. What? Oh. Dumbass maid doesn't even know the word stairs. Cosplay Cafe, Konata and Lucky Star works there. It's a fat bee. Holy. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't like to say this, but this... I think if I were to go there... it's like fire and water, you know. You know, it's... I can't. Nope. We would have to fight. Damn. Okay. Damn. Damn. She knows the Giga Parasocial handbook. She remembered that this person made YouTube videos. Holy, that's next level. That's how they get you. Here's your pudding. Yo, was it a lucky pudding? Okay. Here you go, Berlitz. I know you love lucky pudding so much, and so I prepared this one just for you. Oh my god. Hey, hello, Casual Bart. How's it going? I know you love your lucky pudding. Mention menu. Oh, you're right. It's Casual Bart. My bad. That was a reflex. You messed up the order. How are you even saying in business for 4 years? It's none of your business. Time to close it down. Wow. What if I were to do that? You'd feel real sorry if I do that, right? You know what? Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll close it. You know, maybe this is the last time the Alpaca Cafe ever opens. Then what? People forget all your mistakes when you're cute. Yeah, that's why people remember my mistakes forever. I'll never live things down. I get reminded of shit I said 20 years ago. Tomorrow it's gonna be the coffee bar. Who? I have to listen to shit that I said 20 years ago. All the time. The fairies! They got fairies and maids! Fucked up. They take this long to take an order? Oh my god. I mean, I guess the real product is the attention that you get, not the food, right? Many people come alone. Being a maid must be exhausting. Being a maid is probably the worst thing that could happen to me. Bro. I'm tired just watching her act for 2 minutes. Same, actually, bro. Imagine having to remember all these intricate details about every single premium mate. I can't. Yeah, you know what? I know you all love this, but I can't. This is. I'm really. I want you to know how much I'm suffering watching this. Boy water is pure boy magic. Bro, they probably charge $10 for that water. Damn, are they so bad at their job that they need 2 maids to serve one matcha latte? That's crazy. Where's the maid cafe with the calm long skirt maids? I don't know, probably somewhere. I don't know if that was like in an anime or some kind of fictional work, but I think I've heard about a cafe where the maids are just mean to you, like the opposite of this. And some people are like really into that. Autistic maids cafe. Oh, you're killing me. Yeah, that Tsunari Cafe, I'm kind of into that. Yeah. Okay, they're pretty alright at drawing. That actually looks alright. I'll give her that. So why did they need two maids for that? Do you think the mean service ones are more likely to be bars? I don't know. It feels like your personal harm if there's more than one. I can barely stand the attention of one woman. Why would I want the attention of two women? Oh my god, are they going to hand feed her? According to those meaty hands, they need two people to feed her. That's kind of uncalled for. Don't call other people's hands meaty, what the hell? I knew it. They're witches. They're practicing witchcraft. I'm never doing this stuff for you. Aren't you happy about that? I want some pink energy souffle. I don't know, bring your own pink sauce then. I'm not making you pink sauce. Please have an alchemy themed day and use silent coffee. You have converted me to bit. I would get really annoyed. Yeah, they talk way too much. Does siphon coffee actually taste better? I've never had it before. Or is that just like a snob thing that people do? It doesn't do anything in terms of flavor. It looks cool and alchemical, so it tastes the same, is what you're saying. Curry must be ice cold when they finally shut up. Good night, Berlet. Sweet dreams. See, I bet at a maid cafe you wouldn't have a maid selling you good night, sweet dreams. Never ever. I bet they're not even open that long. Let's have another cool year together. True. I'd imagine it's like a better filtered French press. Maybe. Yeah, this looks not good. You're really paying for the female attention with this, I think. But they are more expensive than the regular maid cafes. Yeah. I guess they got a maid cafe for about everything. You all really have to watch Akiba Maid Wars sometimes. It's such a good anime. Pink curry looks like Pepto-Bismol, bro. It does. You think the maids were a bit awkward because the guest is suddenly sitting there with a camera in front of their face? Nah. They're probably used to much worse. Did you turn 18 while I was away? Oh! Oh, that's... Oh. Do we have to watch the entire video? Can I switch the video? She made a mistake by her. Damn. Public execution. Are you eternally Are you eternally 30? That's what a fucked up thing to say. They are eternally 17 just so they can't be persecuted for their crimes. Oh, dude. The Yakuza is now 99% valid. Dude, that is actually kind of the plot. That is actually the plot of Akiba Maid War. Except minus the 17-year-old part. You should watch Akiba Maid War. I'll just look for the best part on Pixar. Damn. They have an app? Guys, should I get a Cafe Feko app? I will not get a Cafe Feko app. I'm not gonna get a Cafe Feko app. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we look, I can, no, I was kidding. What would you even need an app for? Stop. What's the app gonna be? It's just, you open the app, it's just a picture of me, that's it. To receive our orders? Well, how about, I don't know. Twitch is an app, Twitch can do that. Ooh, let's look at this one. I love looking at candy. I would just die if I went there. Couldn't stand someone just pointlessly yapping for this long. I know, right? And they like, it actually makes me so uncomfortable. The idea of them remembering my name and like memorizing all these details about me, it really makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like that. I would really hate that. It's like, do you have to submit a resume before you're allowed to go there or what? What's next? Do they want my social security number? Well, that was some sort of influencer, so it could make sense. I guess. Every once in a while you launch the app and it's a different picture of Pekko until you quit. Damn. Do they offer happy endings? I don't know. I don't want to know what's going on in maid cafes, honestly. All my curiosity has been sated. Like, watching the animal cafes was 100 times more enjoyable. I can provide the picture for the bootleg edition. Shush. No more. Yeah. Ugh. I wonder how that tastes. The texture is different in the skin and the center. Interesting. Delicious cyst. It does kind of muscat. Isn't that a nut? Why would you turn nut into a jelly candy? That sounds gross. Muscat is a grape? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Oh, puri puri, puri puri, giga puri. DIY? You have to make it yourself? Man. Well, what's the point of the giant bucket then? $6.5 for 2 kilograms of pudding. That's pretty cheap. Is it though? Yeah, okay, I guess it is. But yeah, when you consider that this is basically just a bucket that comes with like powder, that I think that's like you have to put in all the work yourself. No, I don't like it. Giga puri, puri puri. Milk is not part of the package. Oh my god, you need to use your own milk. Literally, what is the point then? Very sweet smell back. Huh. I pray. Is that part of the process? Do you have to pray? Can you visit a cow cafe? We looked at a cow cafe earlier, but they're not letting the cows inside of the cafe. The cows are actually just like kind of outside in their stable while you're sitting in the cafe. I don't know. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose, but... Oh my god. Bro, how do you upload this to YouTube? How dare... Yeah, I would not. I couldn't. I couldn't. If that happened to me... No. Nope. I'm scrapping the entire video. Oh my god, you have to make the sauce yourself as well. Unboil your pudding, restart. True. Eh. Fake caramel. Yeah, it's just water with caramel flavor. Uh-oh. They have cowgirl cafes for the indoor people. Oh, yo. Oh, okay. He actually did it. The mad lad, he did it. Fist for size. Damn. It looks almost like my pudding, but mine looks better. Neru. Wait, what? Neru. What the? What the what? This is a premium version of the educational suite which every Japanese child knows. Oh. Okay. How is this educational? Man, okay, I'm so disappointed. I wanted to see cool candy, not like DIY stuff. Looks, I don't know. I don't like DIY candy. Imagine paying to work. I know, right? You're telling me I pay my hard-earned money and then I have to do stuff? Nah. Wait, is this supposed to be sweet? Well, I guess it is a... Okay, no, it's not supposed to be sweet. It's about snacks, so... Rock, paper... What?! They got gambling candy? Damn, they're teaching the kids young. Inside the container is pink ramune. Oh. Yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah, that is very little candy, though. Bro, did you just... What? I can't believe they did that. Yeah, and they dropped one out. That's... Dude. They just took half of it and just ate it. You're supposed to play rock, paper, scissors. They're just eating it all. Bro, what the... I bet they had to hold back really hard to, like, leave some for the presentation. Okay, so how does it work? But how do you get the candy? Okay, I think the rock, paper, scissors part is actually, like, not related to the candy at all. I think it's an honor system. Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. If you make a rock, paper, scissors candy dispenser, No, you don't give it an honor system. Bullshit. Nah, man. Nah. That's... I was so excited for some like intricate design of the rock paper scissors stick to like dispense candy if you win. But no, that's literally not how it works. Oh, these look really nice. Oh, you have to make them yourself. Make them yourself. You know what? This person probably did this on purpose to like get more content out of this. Dude, look at that. They were able to strip. I could make this entire video in 5 minutes. I would be like, here's the candy. You have to make it yourself. I'm not doing that. Moving on. Oh, Hello Kitty. Please tell me you don't have to make this yourself. I just eat the frosting out of the box. Damn. You have to make it yourself. I fucking can't, man. I hate DIY candy. This is the worst. Eating vending machines unique to Japan. Remember the Feko candy stream? What about it? Rage baited by candy review videos. Yeah. Happy streaming anniversary, Feko. Thank you, Anon. How's it going? We're looking at cafes. Well, we were looking at cafes. But the maid cafe video kind of broke my spirit, and we ran out of cool animal cafes. There was an owl cafe. I like that one. So we're just looking at vending machines now. Why not? I'm letting the algorithm take the wheel. You know, if the algorithm knows so much about what I should be streaming and what I shouldn't be streaming, screw it. Algorithm decide for me what video I'll watch on stream. Screw it. Those vending machines were great. We don't have intricate vending machines like that here, but we have some. Most vending machines here are like very simple. Wait, is that actually hot corn soup? Not gonna lie, I would never eat the vending machine corn soup. That sounds not good. Tell the algorithm that's Nata's watching so it sends you a Tomboy Cafe. You can just Google Tomboy Cafe. You know that? Fine, I'll do it. Tomboy. I went to every animal cafe in Tokyo. Damn, I think we already seen every single one of them. Oh, dude, these freaking... I went to the... They heated up and Japanese food standards are pretty high, so I'm sure it's safe. Yeah, but probably doesn't taste very good. Bro, what did you just... God damn it, Nafa. My algorithm is completely fucked up now, thanks to you. I hope you're happy. Still can't imagine a time I want corn pottage on the go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you want corn pottage on the go? Sounds weird. Maybe on your way to university or something, quick meal on the go. There are like so many better ways to have a quick meal on the go. There's so many good quick meal on the go options that will not scald you and your mouth. I didn't tell you to look for femboy. I didn't look for femboy. Look for... Isn't that really, if you think about that, isn't that really telling about you, Nata? Wait. Wait, I looked for Fanboy Cafe? Fanboy Cafe. Okay. Anyways, let's focus on these vending machines, alright? Oh, that looks nice. I could... Do you have to make this yourself again? Please tell me this is not another DIY food. Okay, I was about to say. Oh, okay, that actually looks good. I think I saw a samurai cafe. Ah. Wasn't there also a Monster Hunter restaurant? Samurai, the craziest show in... Is it this one? Red bean desserts are great. Ah! Oh. Tokyo Samurai Rocking Chair Cafe. Oh, that looks cool. Oh. Wait, California? You know what? I never had red bean desserts. Never enjoyed the joy of red bean. The Monster Hunter restaurant was a limited time thing, I believe. Surely there are videos about it. Monster Hunter. Oh, they got a Monster Hunter cafe. Hell yeah. They ran out of Raphael's tales. Damn. They drove Raphael's into extinction for the cafe. Okay, that's cool. Damn, wait, they got Monster Hunter 3DS. Which one is that? Is that no, that's 4 Ultimate, isn't it? Yeah, that's the what's the weird yellow bird called? I forgot what the big yellow dragon's called, but that's that's him. I played that. For You was the best. Dude, I loved For You, honestly. But I think Monster Hunter Generations was also really, really good because of the special moves that every weapon had and the styles. That was so cool. The desire sensor. Oh my god. You think it's random what kind of food you get? The Palicos had to apply to the surrounding cat cafes only to be denied because they were overqualified. Messed up. Adept Style Gang Rise Up. Dude, I liked Adept Style, but on some weapons I really liked Aerial Style. Like, I think Aerial Style Dual Blade is probably the predecessor for how default Dual Blade is like now in modern Monster Hunter games. Like, I think Aerial Dual Blade was really defining. It was so cool. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Adept Style Longsword was pretty fun, but I don't consider Generations a true Monster Hunter game. It does feel more like a spin-off game. You're right. I can totally see why you would say that. But it still is, I don't know. It's so solid. It has good gameplay. Well, the story is like, you know, pretty much not there because you just go from one village to another. But who cares about story in Monster Hunter games anyways? Monster Hunter main series died with 4 Ultimate. I don't know. I think Rise is also pretty good. Wish I could have visited that. Yeah, probably would have been cool to go there.
If you're a Monster Hunter fan, don't miss the chance to come to this cafe at Akihabara. To get this meat platter, you must reserve it ahead of time. It has sausages, chicken, eggs, and potatoes, plus it's a showstopper. Or try the bone-in meat, which was minced beef covered in bacon. Order a cocktail after your favorite dragon, and you do get to keep the coasters as a souvenir. Do take lots
that's
of
so
pictures
cool.
with the figurines, armor, and decor. Overall, the foods weren't amazing, which is normal in themed cafes in Japan, but the vibes were great. So come check it out because if you're a Monster Hunter fan,
That is such a shame that these theme cafes are really cool, but only FOMO. Only very limited time. I mean, I wish I could go to the Nanapomi cafe.
Alright, the new robot show is called Samurai.
Craziest samurai Osrong in the old robot. I don't know.
Check this out.
I don't think I'm gonna get good cafe information from this. Okay, they're putting up a good show though. Damn, looks like a lot of effort. That's way bright though. Man, I also really wish that I could go to a Toho rave in Japan. Like all the time I see people posting about events that they are attending, where they basically they're like in a nightclub and they're just, you know, playing Toho music all night. But that looks like a good time. I would love that. Samurai Cafe. That looks like a bar, not a cafe, but time to just organize one yourself? Nah. I'm a butler, not a DJ.
Hi guys, welcome to another video. I am joined today by Johannes.
I actually do know, I do know a VTuber who does a lot of live DJing on her streams. It's pretty cool. I don't care about you. Show me the cafe. Thank you. Oh, the horror hospital cafe is Alcatraz Air Tokyo? Ah. Let's see if I can find that. A crazy bar in Shibuya. Ah. Is that the one?
Welcome to Japan, home of Alcatraz ER.
ER.
Downtown Tokyo, and it's slammed full
Emergency
of
room.
creepy shit. So sit back and relax, because you're about to check out a life-enhancing bar experience.
Okay, that's so cool, those drinks. Damn, I have to learn how to make cocktails.
What's up, everybody? Dustin here from Solo Travel Blog with two badass
Wait.
subscribers that were little bar in.
That's false advertising, by the way. His channel is called Solo Travel Blog. He's traveling with two guys. Okay. They got headpad machines. I'm sold. What? I know there's a video somewhere of the full Flowering Night concert where Beat Mario sang Tasker to Aaron. Yeah, I've seen that one. Dude, have you seen Sekeya's YouTube channel?
Suspicious of Matt, so they put him in the virus scan to see if he was sick. The test came back positive, which means that Matt and the rest of us were.
Sekeya uploads their concert live streams all the time. That's so cool. Ah, there we go. You don't know Sekeya? Oh my god. You're missing out. They're so cool. I mean, I don't care about Railgun, but no, you get the point. They also, you know, they mainly do Toho songs, I think. But still, this looks so awesome. Dude, I would love to go there. Honestly, I thought the plot of certain scientific railgun was really dumb. I really didn't like the railgun anime, but the opening is a banger. Anyways, yeah, check out their YouTube channel. They're really awesome. I'm not gonna steal views from them, you know. You get the idea. I would love to go to a concert like that. I don't even know if it's like a concert or just a live event. I don't know. But they're awesome. Okay, back to the hospital cafe bar thingy.
So we boosted on over to our table, started walking when I realized there's a fucking body.
Whoa, that's damn. Damn.
Prison hospital maestro was pointing at our table, which
Prison
just so happened to be in a prison cell.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Safe to say we ain't in Kansas no more. So the maestro gave us our hot towels, then instructed us how to order food or drinks. Apparently what you gotta do is take a metal stick and slam it against the prison cell walls. That's a nice fucking ordering system if you ask me. So we started cruising and perusing through that menu to figure out what to order.
2000. Oh my god.
Tell that this was gonna be pretty fucking buck wild.
Why does he talk like that? What? No. What? No way they named it that. No way, dude.
I mean, here we got the first row.
What did they mean by that?
Sperm juice, brain shock, and arrhythmia.
Oh my god.
Well, those all sound mighty tempting, but I better check out what else we got here. We got a herb preparation, and we
yeah, I bet the sperm juice sounds mighty tempting.
Check out the other page. Next on deck, we've got contraception juice, and there's a picture of a used condom chillaxing on a dish. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and wow. What else we got here? On the left,
coconut pine boobs.
In the middle, we got blood transfusion.
Oh, that one looks fun.
Right, we got
oh, dude. That one looks... I would totally drink the rainbow one.
Choices here. Now the last row's got Russian roulette, slap shot, and Red Bull experiment.
Red Bull experiment.
So we made our choices and figured it was high time to order some booze.
There was a butt beats next of the next item. Oh, didn't even notice that. Stop saying maestro, Jesus.
Ben got a beer, Matt got a Red Bull experimentation, and I got a blood transfusion.
Bro, are you kidding me? You go, bro, you kidding me? Beer? Bro, what the See, this guy's knows what's up. I was just gonna say, how do you go to a restaurant like this, and all you eat is all you get is a beer? You're not even going for any of the crazy stuff. But this guy, okay. He saw crazy. He was like, yo.
And naturally, following up the veg is a Caesar salad. It's looking pretty oishi. And what do we have here? We got seared
Don't say oishi, please.
In the shape of a brain. Man, oh man, this menu is buck wild. Let's see what else we got.
Don't say buck wild.
On the next page, we've got liver resection, which is basically a red omelet. Another noteworthy item includes boobs fried rice. That's a nice fucking dish right there. And last but not least, there's a napkins jelly dessert. So about this time, I took a look outside our cell and
Or
realized
show up here, order a beer and a Caesar
straight out of an IV. It was a beautiful sight to behold and made me all the more excited to pound that drink. So after handing me my drink through the bar, she came up to bring us our other stuff.
Oh my
we got that Red Bull
god.
experimentation, a beer, and an extra vag that I ordered for myself. So apparently this blood transfusion is made from cashews, lychee, and cranberry juice.
Oh my god.
And let's not forget the hoo-ha. Check it out. It's looking pretty vag-tastic if you ask me. I mean, over here we got us some roast beef, ranch dressing, and seaweed. And check out all those test tubes that Matt's dealing with over there. Combining alcohol with a chemistry set, what could possibly go wrong? So Matt poured out some Red Bull into that beaker and then started mixing some mystery booze in there. It seemed to me that he was creating a pretty buck-wild concoction. He said that some of the booze tasted good and other ones tasted weird as
I can't.
Nonetheless, that's an interesting drink if you ask me.
Dude, I can't.
Overall, I gotta say my drink was tasting real nice.
I'm genuinely curious. Where is this guy now? This was uploaded 9 years ago. That was a different time. Like on YouTube, that was actually entirely a different time period. No, okay, he uploaded 11 months ago. Let's see. Does he still say Buck Wild? If he still says Buck Wild after 9 years,
What's up, everybody? Welcome
he
to
still
the
does the voice.
of the Gachapone. Not sure about you.
He
but
still does the
personally,
voice.
I think it's a nice time to check out some inanimate pieces of plastic. Exhibit A, we got us some cats jammed inside boxes. There's a samurai cat, a gymnastics cat, there's a cat in jail. I don't really know what's going on with this collection. I think I'm missing out on some cultural context to understand that one. So let's see what else we got around here. We got a bow tie cat with a 1,000-yard stare. And that cat's got some...
Well, he did survive eating at that hospital restaurant. That's good. He doesn't say Buck Wild anymore.
I'm not exactly sure what that's all about.
That's nice.
Guess it must be some kind of Eastern thing. Nevertheless, weird as they may be, those are some pretty nice pussies, if you ask.
Oh my god, dude. This guy didn't change one bit in 8 years. That's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. Pirate Cafe? Anything to get away from this guy. Captain Pirate Restaurant with cafe and bar. Oh, I guess this is in Russia. Tropical Bar in Las Vegas, Nevada. Pirate Cafe. Oh. Are they a band? What is this? Pirate Cafe. They made 2 videos? Okay. Cool. No, I guess there isn't really a proper Pirate Cafe. Oh. Okay, I mean... they got the pirate aesthetic, but do they have any pirates that you can pet? I don't see no pirates there that you can pet, so kind of an L. Well, I owe it to this guy to finish watching this.
Together, but it did taste oishi as fuck as is.
Don't say.
I also took a few bites of that vag.
Oh my god! Stop saying that.
Let's just put it that way.
Bro.
Anyway, after we finished off our drinks, we ordered some new ones. Matt got Russian roulette, and I got arrhythmia.
Bullshit.
Well, ain't that a bitch? The hospital maestro pronounced me dead. Here I was trying to self-actualize and enjoy my life, and suddenly I up and died. Lucky for me, this chick had a solution. She shot off a syringe of booze directly into my mouth. So after she blasted a blue syringe into my mouth, she jacked a red one deep inside my throat. Talk about a buck wild drink right there. That's a nice fucking prison hospital maestro. Hell, I might even go as far as to say as she's a real nice prison hospital maestro. Now, after
Why is she keep saying that? Why is she saying that?
Meanwhile, Matt and Ben were taking turns trying out the Russian roulette. I guess it was a random selection of delicious and dastardly drinks. It seemed like a pretty nice drink selection, so I figured I'd give myself
Okay, no,
a try
dude.
as well.
It's I'm not strictly about against the way he sounds. Like the way his voice sounds. I'm not gonna judge that. As someone who like doesn't have the most pleasant voice myself, I'm not gonna go around saying, "Oh, his voice sounds yucky." No. But I wonder if he like puts on that voice on purpose or not. This sounds his voice just sounds like he's like making it sound like really weird on purpose, but maybe that's just how his voice sounds like. But then he says all these like these cringe things.
Wow, just wow. The lights went out, and I have a funny feeling that shit's about to get crazy in this place. Suddenly, some techno music started blasting full throttle, and we heard strange shrieks in the distance. Amid the strobe light, we saw disturbing, momentary flashes of a Spider-Man that was naked, neck
What
down.
Okay, the cafe itself looks pretty cool.
To the different cells.
His voice is naturally a little nerdy sounding, and then he tries to make it anime. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe his natural... Maybe that's just actually his natural voice, and I'm not gonna judge.
Things were back to normal. At least as normal as they can be inside the life-changing prison hospital bar. So after we finished those drinks, we hightailed it the hell out of that bar. By the way...
He does have a bit of that English dub flair to his voice. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean, yeah.
To get away from the downtown core, you don't even need to go far, but that kind of relaxing of tension, the more personable, quieter neighborhoods.
I've been to enough conventions, especially the one that popularized Garuga.
I don't know if I'd believe it, but both the marshmallows
my condolences.
were almost shockingly accommodating.
I know these people. I don't like to judge or make assumptions. I just would have really enjoyed that exposition of the hospital cafe much more without him talking.
My mom gave me a marshmallow. It was huge, and then there was a point where she handed me a marshmallow, and it had become tiny, and that's because I had become big. But here, the size of the marshmallows are actually like significant and substantial, and this is kind of a return to my roots then, that I finally get to hold in my hands the massive marshmallow. So
okay, see, this is how you do this. You drop your personal childhood marshmallow lore on people unasked. I prefer that. I respect that. That's a cute little personal anecdote.
We have a few samples here.
And at least he doesn't say buck wild.
This would be grapefruits.
Oh, grapefruit. I've got the plain.
Grapefruits. Okay. And banana chocolate. Okay, we're going to try these before we purchase.
Oh.
Okay.
Sample marshmallows. Wait, how's this Japan's in Tokyo Samurai Rocking Share Cafe? This what? Are we looking at a cafe or not? Or are we looking at a marshmallow shop? What is going on here?
Okay. Aesthetic of the place, and it spoke to this
Oh,
whole
okay, it's
Shamachi
like...
experience that we were having during the
Why
day.
is
Went
this like
upstairs,
that?
we were
Somewhere.
greeted
There
at
we
the
go.
door and then given a nice seat against one of the walls. And shortly thereafter, a server came over to us and
This
remarked
is
to
more
Aiko
like,
that it
yeah, I
was
don't
so
know
nice to see
why
her after the
they
long
decided
stay
to
of
show
being
that
away.
pastry shop,
And
but
that would
oh
not
well.
be so remarkable if not for the fact that Aiko had not been there in 5
I think
years.
it's pretty
And so
typical
it was
that
much
these
that
kind of
I
travel blog
experienced
videos
having during the
are
whole
going to show you
the kindness of the
random
people
stuff that
in this
you
outer city
didn't
area
want.
should not be understated, and it is something very, very special. To speak of the aesthetic of the place, you could imagine something like a tacky restaurant that puts many things on the wall to garner some interest, to tell a story. Except here in Samurai, as opposed to being tacky, they are fascinating. You have katana that you want to know where they came from. You have all these specialty teacups and coffee cups, because coffee, of course, is one of the many specialties they have there. They have a hat that reminded me of a profession of fishing in China. They had siphon coffee there, which I don't know how it works,
Siphon
but the
coffee?
contraption looked ancient and something borrowed maybe from a sci-fi book. Of course, it must be mentioned that they have the wonderful rocking chairs that you can sit down in, and that brings me to my next thought of it being a smoker's paradise. Now, we all know the risks.
The weirdest thing about these little
Smoking
bars
kills
is that
you,
they
but I
reach
do
really short
appreciate,
hours since it's
and
usually
it
like 2 people
remains
running the
the
whole
element
place.
of choice. There's some
I mean,
romance to
makes
it. You
sense.
bring your
If it's enough for them to like survive, then
order
that's
a
nice.
glass of whiskey, and you have your book, and you spend the afternoon
Just
there
come
having
when
a
they
nice
open.
puff and
Like 6
enlightening
p.m. to
yourself
10
with some
p.m.
book,
Damn.
enjoying a nice peaty whiskey
I
all
mean,
together at once. And this is a
as
piece
long
of
as you
counterculture
know about
as
that
well,
beforehand, I
because
think
in
it's
2020
fine.
Olympics, legislation will
I
come
really hate the modern trend of everybody expecting that everything, every store and every place they go to, is just open nearly 24 hours a day. I really hate that. Ugh. I think it's fine for stores to be closed, you know. So big deal. I can't consume. I'll have to come back another day. It's not the end of the world. Your life is not going to get worse because you are denied a consumption opportunity. The amount of whiplash people had during COVID when 24-hour stores decided to cut back hours. I mean, we never really had 24-hour stores around here. It's only something that's been slowly being pushed forward in recent years. Like when I was a kid, when it was Sunday, nothing was open. Almost nothing except maybe a corner store. And the gas station. That's the only things you could go to that are open. And they tried to change it so that it was actually like embedded into the law that like supermarkets and stuff could not be open on Sundays. And they tried to like change these laws, but I think people pushed back against that. So 24-hour stores are still not common around here, but they're probably gonna try to establish them, and I hate that. I don't think you are entitled to consuming things 24 hours every day of the week. Restaurant Tomboy. Wait, I don't see no tomboys. I think we got baited. I'm starting to think they don't have any tomboys at Restaurant Tomboy. Oh. Disappointing. Tomboy? No. Momo Parfait? Oh. Tomboy Peach Parfait. Okay. What? That's the same place, right? But what about this is Tomboy? Nafa, I think we got baited. I think tomboys are a lie. I think tomboys might not even really exist. I'm sorry. Tomboy cafe. I don't see any tomboys. Japan has a lot of 24 hours convenience, but outside that, 12 to 5 a.m. the only people out are drunks passed on the street. Yeah. And I mean, I get it. Sometimes when I'm out and about with friends and getting drunk, I'll be craving something from a supermarket. And then it's really cool that these things exist. But I don't need it every day of every week. They got koala chocolate candy. That's nice. Alright. I think that's enough for today, isn't it? I had a good time celebrating the 4th year of the Alpaca Cafe. Can't wait to see what happens in year number 5. Who knows? Who knows? Happy birthday. Wow, thank you, Nata. Wait, is that actually... Hold on. 49 months. The thing about these vending machines is they're usually 5 minutes away from a convenience that sells me a snack for a 30 yen cheaper. Ah, okay. Wait, 49 months. How many months is 4 years? $48. Wow. So you have been really subscribed every single month since the Alpaca Cafe opened its door. That's damn much appreciated. Thank you. I'm pretty lucky. No, like Twitch always does that thing where it basically gives you 1 month too much of in the message than what it actually is. Yeah, month 1 starts on day 1. Yeah. That. Yeah. Basically. No, I seriously feel really lucky to have all of you come over here and spend time with me. It's really cool. Probably one of the best things that happened to me in my life. I mean, not trying to downplay the importance of my other friends who don't watch my streams all the time. I also appreciate these a lot, but you know. Let's see. All right, everybody. Time to close. Goodbye, and thank you for being here.